to take a look at the structure of an academic debate. This is a little bit different than a political debate, so we're going to take a note of some of those differences today. Structure of a debate is made up of three main components: the participants, the speeches, and the format. In the participants category, we have the judge, the timer, the affirmative team, and the negative team. The judge or judges listens to all the speeches, takes notes on all the points that both teams make, and chooses the winner of the debate round at the end. The timer times all of the speeches, tracks the prep team used by both teams, and gives visual and verbal notice of specific times, like 1 minute remaining, 30 seconds remaining, and time's up. This is most important during the prep time. The affirmative team upholds or agrees with the resolution. They speak first and last. The negative team negates or disagrees with the resolution and the affirmative team. They speak second. The speeches are broken up into three categories: constructive, rebuttal, and cross-examination. A constructive speech is the first 4 speeches of a debate round. They build up the case for the resolution on the affirmative side and points against the resolution on the negative side. Each constructive speech is 8 minutes long, and they alternate between affirmative and negative speakers. The rebuttal speeches are the last 4 speeches of a debate round. They combat the arguments that each team made during the constructive speeches. Each rebuttal is 5 minutes long, and again they alternate between affirmative and negative. Cross-examination happens after each constructive speech. It gives times for asking questions about the points that were just presented. 3 minutes is given to each cross-examination, and it alternates between partners so that no one speaks twice in a row. The format of the debate has 3 parts we're going to take a look at: a basic round schedule, abbreviations, and who speaks when. A round schedule is broken up like this: 8 minutes for each constructive, followed by 3 minutes of cross-examination, back and forth between the affirmative and negative team. Then the rebuttal speeches at 5 minutes each, with 5 minutes of prep time for each team that they can split up between any of their speeches. There are some important abbreviations you may have noticed on that previous slide. The team members are broken up into 1 and 2 on the affirmative, A, and negative, N. Speeches are also listed with letters: C for constructive, R for rebuttal, and CX for cross-examination. So an actual debate round looks like this. The first affirmative speaker gets up and gives a constructive speech. Then they are cross-examined by the second negative speaker. Then the first negative speaker gives a constructive speech, followed by a cross-examination by the first affirmative speaker. Then the second affirmative constructive, cross-examination, second negative constructive, cross-examination, and then we see a switch. Instead of being the affirmative team first, for the rebuttals, the negative team gets to speak first. This is important because the affirmative team speaks both first and last, and this center section, called a negative block with 2 negative speeches back to back, allows the negative team to create the best amount of points possible in the middle of all the affirmative speeches. The rebuttals then continue with the affirmative, negative, and affirmative again.